A day of consolidation after taking off those record highs in just Friday's trading session. So while the day began with about a 0.5% uptick or so, that soon got sold into much a pattern like you saw on Friday after making it to those record highs. But nonetheless, a print of 17,860 thereabouts in the Nifty on closing bell on the futures doesn't really give you a reason to complain, does it? Although it was more disappointing for the broader markets, considering they started off with over 100 stocks to the advances and cooled off since then, closing in finally just about neck and neck, about 85 stocks which went home as winners and just about 90 to the decline. So very slim margin in that sense between the declines to the advances today of about almost 5 stocks. What was holding up in trade today? That was autos as well as real estate and infrastructure on one end, and on the other hand there was a big drag when it came to the telecom names, or IT names, I beg your pardon. They were the ones which were a big drag on the index today. So let's first talk about the movers in trade, and all the top 5 movers today on the index were all part of the auto pack, starting off with Maruti, which showed an uptick of about 6.25%, M&M which held out by about 4.5%, Tata Motors which has been scaling up with very good moves all through last week, and today as well it showed an uptick of about 4%. Hero MotoCorp held out very smartly, and Bajaj Auto as well saw a very good gain of about almost 3% in today's trading session. Then of course you had a good lending hand coming in from some of the blue chip names like Reliance Industries, which held out by about 1.5% in trade. You had big boys from the banking pack like an ICICI Bank as well as SBI as well, which did the trick. ICICI Bank had a move of about 1.5%, SBI as well held out quite smartly in trade by about 1.25%, and then some of the other plays like an ONGC which have been running up quite a fair bit. Today as well it saw a move of nearly about 3% coming in. BPCL held out smartly, IOC was looking good, UPL as well as Adani Ports and Adani Enterprises were all movers in today's trading session. From amongst the broader markets, clearly the reopen theme continued hard and fast. You've got cinema halls which are going to reopen in the state of Maharashtra come October 22nd, and that really brought a flurry of a move in PVR, which skirted about almost 5% in trade today. Indian Hotels has been only jumping from strength to strength, and today was no different, about a 6% move coming in on Indian Hotels as well. So most of these names held out very smartly. Realty continues to be the darling of the markets, and today was no different. Both Godrej Properties as well as DLF and some of the other plays as well within the cash market saw a very good move. Now let's talk about the losers. Goldman Sachs downgrade coming in for both Emphasis as well as Mindtree. So both those stocks were laggards. But as such, the overall IT sector as well dragged down in today's trading session. So everything from a big boy HCL Technologies, which was down about 4.25%, to a Wipro, to a TechM, Infosys, TCS, or an LTI, they were all big drags today. Also, in fact, if I look at the top 5 losers or the bottom 5 losers within the F&O universe, they were all the IT plays, starting off with Mindtree, which saw a dip of about 5.7%, HCL Technologies, LT Infotech, Emphasis and Coforge, all from within the IT pack. Some of the other losers today were also from the FMCG pack, so Nestle, ITC, Dabur also dragged down a little bit more. But some consolidation seems like it's par for the course. Don't know whether we're going to consolidate further from here, but as it is, I don't think the Nifty headline number really gives you any reason to complain. Practically, we are at all-time highs in any case.